Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? YouTube, fair use. What's going on, guys? Yo, I got a great one for you today. Got a great one. Got up, took my shower, got my coffee, got my cigar, got my son. He's home today. He's in the room, and I just got to show you the stream. Got to. Today's topic. Today's topic, man. We're gonna talk about what to avoid, B. And I'm gonna give you a number one hint. Avoid a woman whose whole family is nothing but women, bro. Where'd all the men go? Can't none of y'all keep a fucking man? I don't think it's all the men. And what a lot of people do is they'll go shopping at the same market that sold them bad fruit. Meaning, if you're in the fucking hood and you keep shopping for niggas in the hood, you're going to get a hood nigga. Now, you can argue that because I'm from the hood, Brooklyn, Brownsville, right? I'm not a hood nigga. Uh, but it all depends on what you're exposed to growing up in the hood. If you weren't exposed to anything, if you never saw something that made you say, "Oh shit, yo, that shit is yo," we could have that. Most likely gonna be a hood nigga, right? Now look, I'm gonna show I'm gonna show you a couple clips of exactly the epitome of what I'm talking about and want you to avoid. Why is it important to stay away? And see, I wasn't told this shit, but why is it important to stay away from a woman whose family is all women? There's no men there. There's nobody that knows what you're going through. There's nobody in an argument who can see things from your point of view. They can't. Nothing but women and a slew of kids. That mean that you're entering into a family that takes no accountability for the actions of their women or anybody else in that fucking family. You want to bind yourself to that? I use the word bind instead of marry because some of you niggas get these bras pregnant too. I was one of them, but I married it though. So, and let it be known, I don't endorse marriage. I endorse domestic partnerships now. After my eyes have been opened, okay? Domestic partnership, shit goes left, you can leave. She can leave. 70 to 90% of divorces are initiated by women. So if she wants to leave, she wakes up one day, she can just go, bro. You don't have to worry about fucking alimony, spousal support. Uh, if you bought the house, listen, when you buy a house, don't put her name on that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what she say. No, because you bought the house. So because you bought the house, if she decided to up and leave, who gonna get to keep the house? You, not her. They make niggas homeless. But all right, enough of that. Please watch this fucking video, bro. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is from an account called My Dysfunctional Family. Uh, I'm not trying to throw shade at this lady. Um, I think it's very important what she did by showing this. I don't know if she realizes it herself, but she has helped somebody. Well, she's helped me. I got some content, but she has helped a lot of people by giving an example of what it is to marry into a house full of women. Check this out.
But when I got with your daddy, I let him know that ain't happening.
No.
That's not what I'm going to go through.
Yeah.
You will not control me. You will not tell me what I can and cannot do. I'm grown.
Because that's abuse too.
Now, you hear that? You already know off the rip. And the person that's filming it, I believe she runs this channel or whatever. But that woman right there, that's the matriarch, that's the head of the family, that's the big mama, right? She is programming every female in that family to operate like that. Yeah. Now, you won't see her with a man, okay? Those girls that she's programming, you won't see them with a man. You'll see them with somebody who'll slip up and get them pregnant because they don't know what I'm telling you guys now. But you'll see them with a couple males around, and they won't last because this is a gynocracy right here, right?
Do
Yes,
that.
it is. I'm grown. You will not control me.
Yeah.
And your ain't.
You can't tell her shit. You can't tell her to cook. You can't tell her to clean. You can't tell her, no, you can't wear that. You can't tell her, no, I don't think we should do that. You can't tell her nothing, bro. Nothing. Who wants a woman that you can't tell shit to? I don't want that. Who the fuck wears the pants? Not that I'm going to abuse you, but I'm saying this is my role, and you're telling me that you won't allow me to do my role, my job, which is to lead. So she's telling you she ain't letting nobody lead her, bro.
And them love that about me. That's one thing they said. They love that about me because he couldn't do me like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what do you think? What do you think? Why do you think Juan do that then?
Because Juan knows what she went through with her dad. He knows how controlling her father was. So now he's coming. But if you love somebody, you're not going to treat them like that. You're not going to do that to them. Especially when you know what somebody done been through. Why would you put her through that?
Yeah.
Now,
But like
they're talking about a guy named Juan, okay? And I'm going to show you who they're talking about, right? But before that, uh, this is what they call. You ever wonder why they call black women hyenas? You ever wonder that? They call them hyenas. They will call them some damn hyenas. And I used to say, damn, why they call them hyenas? Right? Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is what kind of shit is that? Right? But then I realized, oh, they call them that shit for a reason, bro. And what is the reason? Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Where the hyenas? Ah, this is a hyenas now. Hyena, jackal, whatever have you, right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because not because of the laugh, even though when you hear a bunch of chicks together, it does kind of sound like that. It can sound like that, but that's not why. That's not why. Because of the way hyenas are treated. I told my nephews, right? I said, listen. I said, listen. You guys are cute now. 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys are cute. But there's going to be a point when you start to turn teenager, 13 to 16, you're not going to be looked at as cute no more. You're going to be looked at as, what is this nigga going to do? Now, the more docile, the more feminine attributes you have, the more you'll be accepted in this gynocracy of women. Yeah. But the more masculine, if you exude a masculine trait, they see that as competition. And they'll start to challenge you. Then they'll start to treat you as an outcast. Then they'll start to look at you as a threat. Then you gotta go. I just told the whole story of young black men growing up in a house full of women. Now there are some uh, single incidents of people who, yeah, I was raised in a house full of women and this and that. First of all, you raised in a house full of women, you are prone to be emotional like a motherfucker. There's no way you're in control of your emotions the way you should be. And I'm gonna show you that right now. Look at this. This is what I was talking about when in regards to the kids, right? So these are the kids, right? Young male hyenas have it the best when they're young.
They won't be going nowhere come summer either.
Oh,
You see the hyena with the orange hair. You see, here's one male, right? But he appears to be a bit feminine. I don't know if but he's not. He doesn't exude masculinity. But let's see what's going on.
she said they can't go nowhere in the summertime either. Kangaroo, them dresses like you getting out there, kangaroo. I
Call a nigga kangaroo. Look at this house full of fucking women. This male right here. He's a son. He's not like a husband of anybody. He's a son. Now you saw that the little hyena ate first, right? Watch this.
don't know who do your hair, but it's grown. Did you have fun at church today singing? Kangaroo? You did awesome. You did great.
You see, they exhibit little feminine, little feminine traits, and they're accepted. They're cute, right? This one doesn't appear to be too feminine. He has a little bit in him, but it's you can see the masculinity trying to come out. Watch this.
You did awesome. You did great. Leave her alone. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave her alone. What do you need?
There you go.
Oh, what?
No, y'all can't get another plate. I don't have enough.
Come on, give me the. I'm finna go, y'all.
Okay, fine.
Now you see the boy's plates falling in half, folding in half. You just wants another plate, right? So his shit don't hit the floor. And I know you ain't getting another plate, right? This is when it's beginning. This is when that treatment begins that I was telling you about.
Okay.
Did you?
Right? Now, I want to show you something. This shit's gonna blow your fucking mind. Because it blew my mind when I saw it. Watch this shit. Tell me that this ain't motherfucking a female black household right here. Female ran black household.
Hi, this is Kate from Minute Earth. And this is Scarface, one of the hyenas I studied in Kenya. And like all male spotted hyenas, his life sucks. Babyhood is actually the pinnacle of a male hyena's life. Itty-bitty cubs of both sexes rank just below their moms, who make up the entire top of the clan's social hierarchy. So cubs have decent access to food, sleeping spots, and everything else. But male cubs' glory days are short. Females generally don't like mating with males from the clan they grew up in. It's probably nature's way of avoiding inbreeding. So once males turn 2 or so, they leave their clan and strike out on a lonely, dangerous search for a clan with better mating prospects. Lots of other mammalia males do the same thing. But for them, the transition to a new group is an opportunity to challenge high-ranking individuals and increase their social standing. Not so for male hyenas. They endure aggressive hazing by the new clan before even being allowed to join. And
They endure aggressive new hazing. New hazing before even getting allowed to join. When you meet a chick and she got a house full of family full of women, and you meet them for the first motherfucking time. How does that encounter go? They're looking at you, they're judging you, right? Don't be anything less than perfection. Okay. You because they're gonna start picking away. Picking and picking and picking, picking. But you have a good job. You get a little bit of leeway because they might be able to extract some fucking resources out of you, right? But yeah, they're gonna haze your ass. I wish somebody would please give me some comments in the comment section of any type of, like, if you can relate to this, if you know anybody, if you've been through it yourself, where you met this chick and her sister and her cousins or some shit were like, saying shit or doing shit as you are, and as she exposed you to her family. They want to know, what do you do, what do you drive, um do you have your own, there's like they just like grill you as if they're fucking dating you. You know what I mean?
And once a male does gain acceptance, he becomes the very lowest ranking hyena in the pecking, or bone cracking order. The tastiest food rarely makes its way down to him, and there's no way to move up the social hierarchy besides simply waiting, either for new males to join the clan below him or for males ahead of him to die. No adult male
Wow.
will ever top a single female,
No adult male will ever top a single female. In that family, no adult male will ever top a single female. You remember Big Mama on the couch? All that shit she was talking? You not top of her? Who will top her?
I told him, not control me.
Yeah.
And your auntie and them love that about me. That's one thing they said. They love that about me because he couldn't do me like that, dude. I'm grown.
Because that's abuse too, though.
Yeah, it is. I'm grown. To go through.
Yeah.
You will not control me. You will not tell me what I can and cannot do. I'm grown.
Because that's abuse.
Bruh. You will not top a single female in a single female ran home, kid. I don't care if you become the fucking politician. Fucking Shekenya dating a politician, and this nigga became a fucking mayor. She feels she gonna have run of the city because she gonna tell him what to do in the fucking city, what he should do, right?
resulting in a female-dominated hierarchy. This is all weird. Unlike most mammals, male hyenas are subordinate to females, which is this is all male, resulting in male will ever males ahead of him to die. No adult male will ever top a single female, resulting in a female-dominated hierarchy. This is all weird. Unlike most mammals, male hyenas are subordinate to females, which is probably because, unlike most mammals, female hyenas are bigger and meaner than males, which is probably thanks to their
Female hyenas are bigger and meaner than males. That sounds familiar. That sounds like what my man used to say.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Right? Now, we done seen the little hyenas there walking around, right? Some little boys walking around.
What happened?
Amongst the thing. And the smallest one got the plate while all the other niggas are still around waiting, right? Okay. We saw that. What's next? Now I'm gonna show you what happens to you when you marry into this family or when you're raised by the women in this family. Look at this shit here. This guy, right? When I tell you that don't enter the home and you're the only male, this is why.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Because I don't remember Juan ever having no black top.
See, this is my thing. She always says she don't remember, but I buy stuff, and she act like I gotta show her everything I buy.
Nope, he's lying.
Man, see,
didn't have no
always
black
lying.
towel.
Always lying.
And that gray towel. He did not bring that black towel out of his room. He didn't bring that towel out of his room.
Yes, I did. I washed my clothes this morning and just brought them out of the dryer. Put them in my room and then brought them back out.
Because you know what? Those are my towels.
No, they're not. I bought them.
Towels. I got towels to prove that they're mine.
This guy bought himself some towels so he could stop sharing towels that all the other people in there, all the other females in there that bleed once a month use. He stopped wanting to use those towels, so he bought his own. And they're saying, nah, nigga, you ain't buy shit. These are towels. Why? Because no single male hyena will ever top a female hyena. Never. And this is what you will go through if you marry into a house like this. You marry into a family and this is all they have. They're going to look at you the same way because women lie their ass off. She's going to say, oh, he said he didn't do this, he didn't do that. And they're going to believe her or side with her. And you could have did this or did that. But they're going to side with her anyway. Look what this nigga got to go through. And then, ladies, this when you get with a nigga like this is very important. When you get with a nigga like this, right? And he can't control his emotions because he grew up in a house full of bitches. What do they do? That's what they do. Right? Now, if you take that estrogen nagging ass fucking mentality and throw a bunch of testosterone in that bitch, what do you have? Got a big ass emotional fucking monster. That's what you got. He's a big emotional monster. He can't. He's so upset, and he can't express himself because he keeps getting shut down. So, what do you think's going to happen when he argues with a woman? He's going to exhibit the same behavior.
I was just gonna say, just match the towels up. They're not gonna be the same towel. It's not gonna be the same towel.
I know my stuff. I got a towel that's hanging up on the thing in there. What? Your baby? Okay, Juan, bring the towel here. Bring the towel that's hanging on my rack. Bring me the towel that's hanging on my rack. Bring me that black towel. Juan. Bring me the towel.
See, they laughing at him. And you see, that's Juan. When they were saying before, well, why is Juan doing this to her? Because you bitches didn't know how to raise Juan. Whoever Juan's dad is, y'all chased them the fuck off. Right? And then you put all of your fucking feminine estrogen hate for men in this nigga. He don't know how to move like a fucking dude. So now he's doing what you guys did to him. He's doing to a bitch. And y'all are like, oh, he's wrong. Juan is probably just trying to be a fucking man and exert his own masculinity and have his own space and run his own life. And he can't and y'all are just like, oh nah, he can't do that to her. He can't do. Listen, man. God put us in charge, man. Take it up with him, bro. He put us in charge. He made you the helper, all right? So Juan is out and he's trying to do his thing. Let's see, what the fuck are they saying about Juan?
You sued her. Yeah, it is. I'm grown. You will not control me.
Right?
Yeah. And your auntie and them love that about me. That's one thing they said. They love that about me because he couldn't do me like that.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? Why do you think Juan do that then?
Because Juan knows what she went through with her dad. He knows how controlling her father was. So now he's coming.
Controlling her father was. Father, see, if you tell one of these females anything, it's called controlling. It's called toxic. It's called narcissistic, right? You're just trying to not let them become hoes, do whole shit, do things that is not ladylike, do things that's going to bring shame to him or you. And that's called controlling in their mind, right? So I guess Juan is trying to do that, whatever female they're talking about, and they don't like it.
But if you love somebody, you're not gonna treat them like that. You're not gonna do that to them. Especially when you know what somebody done been through. Why would you put her through that?
Yeah.
But like I told him, honey,
He probably ain't putting that woman through nothing, man. Probably ain't putting her through nothing. She probably see how these motherfuckers acting, and she want to act it, and he don't want her. He don't want his woman acting the way these bitches act. And now it looks like he might be wrong for that.
when she walk away, you gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna see then, baby. It's gonna be too late.
Yeah, and then
it's gonna be too late then.
Black women
try
love
to,
saying
you
that.
I hope you don't
all
try
of
to do
that.
nothing to the girl, but that's why she needs to get out of it right now.
And like you was
You see, you don't get into a house full of women, a family full of women, right? You don't go into that. And now we're seeing, even as a man in a house full of women, don't let them in your relationship. Keep them out of your relationship, man. Because it seems like you'll always be wrong, huh?
Bring me the towel.
Stupidest things. A $5 towel.
Bring me the towel. Let me see the towel. Bring the towel.
I've been bought this towel.
When?
Man, years ago. I've been buying towels.
You ain't brought no black one.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't seen no black one or no gray one like
Brian,
you
you,
got.
man,
Oh,
you
no, yeah,
remember
they
this
different.
stuff. No, that's not the same towel.
It's not.
Yeah, it ain't. Wait. Yes, wait.
No, it's not. Hey.
So now what?
There's so many men being tortured right now underneath this fucking gynocracy, B. And these are the same niggas that these bitches complain about, but they created them. They complaining about these type of niggas right here. These are the ones they call dusty. These are the ones that they call quote building a nigga up and this and that. And after being underneath this type of fucking Willie Lynch syndrome, right? You need time to shake that shit off. He needs to get into the world around men so that they can show him how to operate. Gotta show him how to control your temper, bro. Show him that he's not wrong too. The way he's trying to move, he's trying to buy his own shit. He don't want to share his shit with these fucking bros. Who want to share a towel with this old ass lady wiping her fucking crotch with that? I wouldn't want to use that fucking towel, would you? Would you want to use the same fucking towel as these motherfuckers? Hell no.
Because she said it was her towel. Now what?
Bring me the gray towel. Oh yeah. Like I said, they're not gonna tell me because y'all know y'all.
I ain't trying to.
Okay, now here come the mother hyena. She's about to turn up. She's about to start barking, right? There she go. You see her face? There she go.
Tell you. I
Y'all know damn well y'all was with me when I bought all them fucking towels. And all my damn towels magically disappeared. Magically disappeared.
You saw it. You saw it. This shit crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. I hope you get the fuck out of there. I hope you learn. This shit is crazy, man. Look at them. They just like they're raising all the men to be feminine and shit. This nigga body looks probably strong as fuck because he got a lot of anger in him. But look at him, man. No regard. They're just filming this and putting this shit on TikTok, B. Because they don't give a fuck about him. Look at this shit.
I think that was Juan's too. Wasn't that the one you said was yours?
No, this one is on.
Look, his voice done went all the way down. You see that? His voice done went all the way down. Why? This is why you gotta get your own 16 to 26, bro. If you can start younger, start younger. You gotta get your own. You gotta get a skill. You gotta make yourself worth something so you can get from under the shackles of the fucking gynocracy. B. It's a struggle for a fucking black man. You see this shit? You gotta go outside. You gotta fight the fucking devils outside. You gotta fight the fucking devils in the damn house. And that these motherfuckers talk about they're the most unprotected and the most disrespected and all of this shit. These bitches is lying, bro. They're fucking lying. Where's my lying shit at?
Exactly, you lying bitch.
Ain't nothing wrong with your life. Y'all get shit handed to you. Have all the kids you want. You get motherfucking welfare. Section 8. They'll be on Section 8 and talk shit to you. Talking about you ain't doing shit. Damn. You ain't contributing to shit. You can't do da da da. And you getting handouts. You've been getting handouts for fucking 30 years, 30 years, 50 years. Bro, you gotta get your own shit, man. You gotta make something of yourself. And you gotta get from under this type of life, man. This nigga's life sucks, bro.
Same thing. And that one is exactly like my black one. That one is exactly like my black one.
These are my towels.
No.
Man, I gotta start buying into man, I guess.
Yeah, you better.
Or put your name on the thing. Put an initial on the tag.
You shouldn't have to do that. If it's his towel, then leave his fucking towel. What he needs to do, probably just needs to do his own laundry. Bro gotta do his own laundry and take that shit and put it in his room. After you take a shower, dry off, go and put that shit in his room. Hang it up. Wash it separate, bro. You gotta do that shit. Or else they're gonna be fucking taking your shit. You've been going through this shit the whole time you're there. And it's important for you to make something of yourself because you gotta get the fuck out of that house, bro. I would like to see men. Hold on, I'm gonna let this play, finish out, and then I'm gonna tell you.
Keep my towels in my room. Man, I gotta start buying anime everything now. Towels in my room.
Put an initial on the tag.
I keep my towels in my room. Man, I gotta start buying anime everything now.
This nigga said he gotta start buying anime everything. They don't like anime. So he has to buy anime. For those who don't know what anime is, this grown man has to. He's saying that what the fuck is this? Some other shit popped up. I'm gonna show you. This is what he has to start buying. He's saying he has to start buying this so that they know it's his stuff and then leave it alone. You see this shit? He has to start buying little cartoon shit so that they know that it's his. It's crazy, bro. Poor guy. At first, I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying, but that's what he's saying. He has to buy anime stuff so they know that it's his and to leave it alone.
Crazy.
I know because I'm on the towels. Many of them know
The same thing with my baskets.
Hella towels, and y'all know I
And she did the same thing with my baskets.
Boy, like I said, that white basket that I got in my room
Man,
is
look, on everything, I bought that white basket.
No, he
I
didn't.
swear to God, I bought that
I bet
fucking
you don't get it.
shit, here we go with this.
That's
This
my
is
towel.
not your
Both
towel.
of them are my
No,
towels.
they're not.
Don't do it. You talking to Shorty, you say, yo, how many males you got in your family? If it's her and her brother, she got like two brothers, three brothers, and the rest are females. Nope. You know why? Because those are their pop off dummies. Those are the ones they out there, they fucking around with the gangs and the guns and all kind of shit because they couldn't control them. So they out there wilding out. And all it takes is for one argument for them to feel like they're gonna get their fucking male hyenas to attack. That's what the hyenas do. As a matter of fact, let's finish it. That's that because that's actually what the female hyenas do. They'll send the male hyenas in there to attack first. So they'll get fucked up by the lions, and then the females will come in, bro. They use them as shields, they sacrifice them. It's crazy. And that's what black women do to fucking black men in their families, bro. They use them as pop off dummies. They use them as stepping stools. They humiliate them. All that good shit, bro. Oops. I forgot about that. Look.
Need to stand up for their offspring in this kind of crazy feeding frenzy. And, unlike pretty much all mammals, physically fit or socially capable individuals can't make their way to the top of hyena society to do most of the decision and baby making. They're the only social mammals we know of with such a rigid hierarchy, and we don't yet know why.
Bruh, you see this shit? Does this not? Is this not what we just saw? The nigga up there fucking roaring and shaking the shit, and he's, I bought this shit, and, and they like, nigga, we don't give a fuck. Man. Shut up and go in that room. Straight Debo, what basket, nigga? What towel, nigga? You ain't buy that. It's my towel. Look at this shit.
We do know the outcome, though. Male hyenas like Scarface end up plagued with injuries from harassment and hazing, endure prematurely worn down teeth from eating too many bones, and on average only live half as long as females do. The best they can hope for
Wow. Wow.
is that at the end of the day, they'll have left behind a few cubs, which is not the best for the ones that turn out to be males. While I was getting my PhD, I spent several years in Kenya studying hyenas like Scarface. And the rest of the Minute Earth team has done amazing research and explored all sorts of cool places too. To find out about the adventures of the Minute Earth team, learn how we make videos.
Oh, it's not in this one. It was in another video about hyenas. But yeah, you see that shit, bro. That's why we got that name for them, man. They straight operate like fucking hyenas. Now, I'm gonna show you what happens. Another display. right? Another display. If you thought that wasn't enough for you, I went a little further to prove the point to my brothers. Check this out. This is a barbecue that they throwing, right? And you know how in the cartoon they were saying about the hyenas, they get the scraps, like they don't get the best food. Watch this.
I don't give a damn. Either you gonna eat it or you ain't. You gonna eat this shit anyway. Did you buy this? Did you put any money in on this?
She did something.
I said, did you put any fucking money in? If you ain't, shut the fuck up, eat it or put it down.
Why you gonna make that man eat that?
For real.
Somebody said, "Why are you gonna make that man eat that? Why are you gonna make that man eat that?" She said, "Nigga, did you fucking put any money in on this? Now is that how you really operate? No, it's not. If you have a barbecue and you invite motherfuckers over, they're supposed to eat, right? Now, what are they trying to give them? What are they trying to give them? The scraps?
Hey, listen to
Either you eat the motherfucking shit or shut the fuck up.
Gosh, she talking to niggas, man. Bro, no respect. These niggas are getting no respect. What kind of life is that? Wow. They got a YouTube channel.
Don't make that man eat that stuff, man.
Y'all up here complaining. Did y'all buy any of this shit?
Yes.
Y'all put money in on this shit?
Yes.
Now he's saying yes, we put money in on it, motherfucker. We bought some of this shit. We look at the hyenas in the back. Now, this is a teaching moment to these young bitches, man. This is a teaching moment to them. Look at the little boys. The little boys are seeing that and they're saying, "Oh, well, it's okay to be spoken to like that." But you see him eating, he's eating the best of the motherfucking best right there, right? Just like they said about the young. That's how you talk to these niggas. That's how you treat these niggas. And you wondering why these motherfucking bras is acting the way they are. Because of these old bitches. You know what's supposed to happen? She's supposed to get her fucking ass kicked out of that goddamn stroller she in. That's what's supposed to happen. Am I wrong? You may think I'm wrong. But me in my time growing up in this motherfucking world, you need to like people only respect violence, B. And women need discipline just as much as men do. Men need rules. Women need discipline. Yeah, all right, Pop? Okay, Papa. Women need discipline. Men need rules, man. Yeah. Uh Listen, man. I mean, it's right here. It wants to come. Fuck it. Somebody should have told that old bitch, yo, who the fuck you talking to? I smack the shit out of you and eat the fucking hot dog in it, bitch. Who you talking to like that? And then just start smacking bitches. There was a Bernie Mac skit. Oh, can I find it? Where he's just walking through, uh, looking for somebody on a train. He's in the train station. He just wow, wow. Anybody who came up to me just slap. That's what the fuck you need to do, bro. These bitches are out of order. Out of order. And they're not fucking holding it down by on if they're holding it down on fucking taxpayers' money. These motherfuckers ain't getting out the mud. She's getting disability, fucking Section 8, fucking all of that shit, bro. There is no you really getting it down. You're getting it down for motherfuckers like me who pay taxes. Talking
No, you ain't put shit on nothing. Y'all lucky. Wait a minute, I bought the shit. You can put it down.
I bought it.
You can fucking put it
I
down.
bought it. What are you talking about?
Nobody got time for that dumbass.
Now, he's letting her know, no, bitch, I bought the shit. She's now it's turning on. Nobody got time for that dumbass shit. Bro, this lady's off the hook. This lady is off the motherfucking hook.
I bought it. What are you talking about?
Nobody got time for that dumbass shit.
No, I
You
bought
ain't
it.
bought a goddamn thing and want to motherfucking complain about how the brand look? Get the fuck out of here with that.
I bought it. What are you talking
For real,
about?
boy, down somewhere. Anybody got time?
I did.
Now he got to go on somewhere, bro.
I don't give a
Nah. Yo, this shit is just crazy. So now we're gonna get into the little educational portion. We done went through the entertainment. We saw how the fuck they act, how they fucking think. Right now, there's different types of archetypes of these bitches, man. Okay, and there's reasons why you don't fuck with women who have a gynocracy behind them. This Dr. T. Johnson, he talks about the competitive cookie, right? And why they're fucking competitive. Check this shit out.
This character a lot, right? And so the basic mantra there is I'm better than you, but I may still tolerate your presence. So in other words, she's highly competitive. She sees you as her primary competitor. So even though you're in an intimate situation with her, whether it's a situationship, relationship, or a marriage, she's constantly competing with you.
Now, why? You heard that, right? I'm better than you. I'm just tolerating you, right? The women who were sitting, the young women who were sitting on those benches and saw the way she talked to that guy. Not even that guy, all of the men, the way she talked to them is training them, is telling them that they're better than them niggas. You better not say nothing to me, I'll curse you out. You better not, right? Because they saw it and they didn't see her get her head fucking popped off. If they'd have 10 out of 10, if they'd have saw her get her shit pushed back in that fucking rolling chair, they that would have registered in their head. Oh well, you know what, man? Nah, man, you can't talk to men like that. And if it flips out, if they'd have saw her be kind, say the nigga name is Earl. Oh, Earl, I'm sorry, that's crazy. You know, fuck, man, I can't believe they sold me that damn bread. I'm sorry, Earl. Let's try to find you a better one. Like seeing what's wrong and saying, you know what, damn, yeah, that's fucked up. Hold on, let's see if there's another one. Instead of, nigga, did you put in on this? He's like, yeah, I put in. You ain't put shit in. He's like, yeah, I did. I ain't got time for that, motherfucker. Eat it or shut the fuck up. Eat it, put it, or eat it or put it down and shut the fuck up. Like, she just fucking going off on a nigga. That's making these bras think that they better than men. And that's exactly what Dr. T. Johnson is pointing out here.
Right? She appears feminine, and this again, you can see this in the roles that Taraji plays, whether she's Cookie in Empire, the bottom left image is her and What Men Want, where she actually plays out this character to a T, right? She dresses very well, she can be very, feminine in her presentation, but she takes kind of pride in beating men at things associated with masculinity. Right? She'll hold silent competitions without telling you.
She takes pride in beating you in anything that has something to do with masculinity, right? She'll hold silent competitions with you. You guys could be doing something, and if she does it better than you, oh shit, they want a fucking prize. They just like the LGB motherfuckers. Um, they want it to be known. Look what I did. I'm here. This is me, and I beat him at this. This is yeah.
And relish in winning. And this is a compulsive behavior. So this is the, you might be sitting there playing video games and she might want to join in one particular area of the game where she does something you don't. She's jumping up and down and you're looking at her like, what the hell is this all about? She's having silent competitions with you in her own head. And she's beating you and keeping score, about it. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
She can also be resentful.
Yes.
If she can't quite keep up with you, and
Right.
sometimes she'll actually hold you back to keep you from winning. So that's another part of it.
Absolutely.
Always wants to be on top.
Always wants to be on top at all costs. She may work in a highly competitive occupation. Men remain her standard for achievement. Prides herself on perceived superiority over regular women. Often financially propped up by parents, the state, ex-husbands.
Often propped up by parents or the state, or husbands or ex-husbands. Propped up. That means everything she got to fucking stand on was given to her. But she'll use that as like she's better than you. But bitch, that was given to you. Those are hand-me-downs. Those are handouts.
But measures your value based on whether you can match her network. Now, I've talked about this in other contexts, and I talked about it before in terms of dating, where you'll have women who will say, you need to make a certain amount of money to deal with me, or you need to be able to do at least what I'm able to do. But what they don't tell you is how much support they've gotten to do what they were able to do. I remember I dated a woman once who wanted me to buy her an $800,000 house, and she lived in a much bigger house than I did. And she was like, well, you need to be able to at least do what I'm doing. But what I found out later, after the relationship was over, a friend of hers kind of filled me in on the details. She said, no, her husband and her parents helped buy her that house. And then after the divorce, she got it.
You see that? You fucking see that? Do you see that? Oh, I'm so glad. Do you see that? Her house was bigger than his. Right? And she's like, that's what the fuck happens to you niggas when you get married. Bitch gets the house. And now she's dealing with another nigga. And telling him he need to have better than what she got. And she stole that house from that man. She stole that house from that fucking man. She didn't fucking earn that shit. She didn't buy it. She stole it from that nigga. She decided, and I bet you she did the fucking divorce, initiated it. And at the end of it, she fucking decided to yo, I want the house. You see that shit? I'm telling you niggas, man. I want to hear that shit again.
If she can't quite keep up with you, and
Right.
sometimes she'll actually hold you back to keep you from winning. So that's another part of it.
Absolutely.
Always wants to be on top.
Always wants to be on top at all costs. She may work in a highly competitive occupation. Men remain her standard for achievement. Prides herself on perceived superiority over regular women. Often financially propped up by parents, the state, ex-husbands. But measures your value based on whether you can match her network. Now, I've talked about this in other contexts, and I talked about it before in terms of dating, where you'll have women who will say, you need to make a certain amount of money to deal with me, or you need to be able to do at least what I'm able to do. But what they don't tell you is how much support they've gotten to do what they were able to do. I remember I dated a woman once who wanted me to buy her an $800,000 house, and she lived in a much bigger house than I did. And she was like, well, you need to be able to at least do what I'm doing. But what I found out later, after the relationship was over, a friend of hers kind of filled me in on the details. She said, no, her husband and her parents helped buy her that house. and then after the divorce, she got it. And yet, so here I am, new to the situation, and she's measuring my value against her and her network and what they were able to produce. And so that's something that you'll often kind of see happen with this kind of highly competitive person. And the last of which is the irony is that what we've seen recently in the news is Taraji Henson, is kind of admonishing the whole notion of the strong black woman, kind of archetype, but she was one of the ones that really pushed it. And I make the argument she pushed it a little further to a very distinct type of strong black woman, which I call the masculine cookie.
Right? Yeah. Also,
hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull something up for you.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to get to her in another one, but I think you're right. And there, and again, we said this before. You'll find people often fit multiple, archetypes. Because you guys are going to see Jada come up in this stream again. So there may be you may be dealing with somebody.
I was trying to find. There was a video of this lady. She was from Atlanta, talking about her bills are like X amount of thousands of dollars a month, and you had to be able to pay that to be with her. But yeah. So, okay, what's next? Now, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to that guy, Juan. Right? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Juan is one day is gonna talk about why he hates that bitch. He's gonna say why he can't fucking stand that fucking bitch. I guess that's his mother. Yeah, a mother or aunt. I don't know who it is. But he's gonna say I can't stand it. And if Juan becomes successful, she's gonna pull a stunt on Juan, and that stunt is called, uh, as Dr. T. Johnson puts it, the long-suffering sacrificial mother. Right? We're gonna let TJ tell you what that is.
From BGS himself. So you want to kind of go in on this a little bit, sir?
Okay, this is something that we talked about maybe like a week ago, and he said, "Did you miss anything?" I said, "Yeah, you probably missed the most obvious one that I think most black men actually encounter, um, is the long-suffering sacrificial mother, and the mantra is, I did the best I could." Mm-hmm. And sometimes most times it's actually to inspire guilt, so for control, and also it can be used if she wasn't a particularly good mother to actually deflect blame. So in other words, I had you, whether I put up with your father, or if your father's gone, or I was a single mother, I did the best I could with under the conditions that I had. In other words, it's not my fault. Mm-hmm. It's not my fault. And if she did do a decent job, then you owe me.
And you owe me.
You owe me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, it's like the bullet point. She uses guilt to control her offspring.
She uses guilt to control her offspring.
That's common amongst females, but it's especially common amongst black females. Okay. The old saying, "I brought you in this world, I'll take you out." You only have one mother. Your mother should be first over you, even over your wife or your children, because I had you. That is how the matriarch controls your children.
Yeah.
Her perceived sacrifice shames her offspring into compliance.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, she could have been the worst mother in the world. Okay.
Right.
But her perceived sacrifice for having you and bringing you into this world, even though the conditions that she brought you into this world was her fault. Mm. No matter what it was, she sacrificed for you just by bringing you here, by keeping you alive.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that's how she shames you, her children into compliance. Her self-inflicted hardship and sacrifice is seen as a debt the child owes and must pay back.
Her sacrifice is seen as a debt that's owed and her child must pay it back. So if this guy, and I could see that happening, if that guy won, say he goes to play football or some shit like that, or he becomes successful, becomes a lawyer, whatever it is, right? If he doesn't buy her a house, because he goes into that too, if he doesn't buy her a house, buy her a car, or send her on vacations or whatever, he's a piece of shit because, oh, I've clothed and fed you and this and that and all that. She's not gonna say about all of the fucking horrible shit she's put him through. That doesn't count. It doesn't count that I humiliated you. I took things from you that you bought for yourself, and disregarded you when you said that it was yours. She's not gonna say any of that shit. I brought you in this world. I fed you, and I put clothes on your back, right? So that's supposed to equate for what he has to do for her. So now he's got to do all of this type of shit. And if he doesn't become anything, she's gonna say, "Oh, he was a piece of shit. He didn't have any drive. He didn't have anything." Right? When in the meantime, they're raising these men and they're fucking destroying them. They're destroying them as they raise them. And then when these men get out here in the fucking dating market, they're being destroyed by another woman. Like, men need to men need to put these bitches in a place. Life isn't about a fucking chick, man. That's the main number one thing you need to realize. The epitome, the pinnacle of your life is not a woman. It's not. A woman is something that you get towards the end of your life, bro. Now, I know you're like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? I'm gonna tell you. You ask a lot of men, right? Or you look in history of men who have been married. A lot of the things they used to do for fun, what happened when they got married? They had to stop it, right? Oh, he used to go play golf with his friends, or he used to go do this, or he used to go on guys trips. They used to, him and his boys used to get together and take trips to Puerto Rico or DR, or they, every fucking Saturday at 3 they meet up at the park and play ball, or they do this or they do that. The things that was fun that made him who he was, he had to stop. Why is he stopping these things prematurely? Because he has a woman. So now he has to dedicate his entire life toward being a family man. Oh, well, you're a husband now, so you got to put that on you. You got nah, 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 nah. That's brainwashing shit, niggas. That's brainwashing. They brainwashing you guys. You don't have to stop that. You don't have to stop a motherfucking thing. That's why should you have to stop something that made you feel fulfilled, that you enjoyed, because you're fucking a steady person? How about you fuck multiple people and still continue to do what you like to do? Then, when you're about 40 something or 50, then you say, you know what, all right, now I need you know, now I need a steady bitch. All right, cool. So what am I gonna do? You're 50. Are you gonna go and get you one of them bitches? One of them little 50-year-old bitches? No. No. You go get you maybe 30-year-old joint, 35. You're 50, 30 to 35 is perfect. I wouldn't say 25, 27, 20. I wouldn't say that because you know, 30 to 35 is good. She's still young. She still got miles on her. She's still looking for somebody to fucking take care of them because that's what they all fucking want. They only want niggas to take care of them. They want somebody to provide a lifestyle for them. They could give a fuck about you. Stop thinking women give a fuck about you, bro. Ain't about you. It's about what you could provide. And so many men have went 25 to fucking 50 or 60 dedicating their life to a fucking woman, not doing what the fuck they want to do. And then 20 years later, the bitch ups and goes, right? And why you should not do that is because of this. Domestic partnerships are the way. Excuse me, are the way to go. Look, if you watch my channel, you guys already know this is for people who haven't. Domestic partnerships, they're not entitled to anything, man. They can't take your house. They can't take your fucking your money. None of that shit. For prime example, this guy, the one we all love to hate, this asshole, Bill Gates, right? If Bill Gates would have had a fucking uh, domestic partnership, he wouldn't have had to give this bitch $76 billion. This guy Bezos wouldn't have had to hand out 38 billion. Right? You got motherfuckers that have been together. Now look at this. 21 years, right? For 21 years, this woman hasn't had to do shit for herself. Why is it that at the end of the 21 years, she gets a fucking pension? At the end of 21 years, she gets a pension. $460 million. Why is that? Now, if you're telling men that being a wife is a job, and after 21 years, she gets $460 million, well, she should still be fulfilling some part of her fucking contract. She's still getting paid. If you quit a job, if you quit, can you collect fucking unemployment? No. All right. If you're fired, can you collect unemployment? Yes. For how long? What, a year or something? I don't know. So why is it when a woman divorces a man, he has to pay her fucking lifestyle for life? Why? Why is that? For the last 21 years, this bitch has had the best water, the best fucking wine and champagne, vacations, going to fucking brunch. She ain't had to lift a fucking finger. They had fucking maids and butlers and shit like that. Never had to do any fucking laundry. What the only thing she did was play with this motherfucker's nuts. And probably didn't want to do that shit half the time. Wore the best fucking clothes, best fucking jewelry, and all that shit. And after that shit is over, you have to give her 460 million dollars. It makes no sense. For 21 years, she hasn't had the responsibility of being a grown adult. This is a big fucking problem. This is a big problem. Even Tyrese said it. And I'm bringing him up because he said something that I liked. And I couldn't believe he said it, or that somebody said it. He said, we got to stop this. When will they stop giving people these payouts? There's no fucking 3-year-old child that needs $300 million. I mean, yeah, $300,000 a month. There's no kid that needs $300,000 a month. All of these big ass payouts that they're hitting these people with is bullshit, bro. Damn, where is it, Tyrese? Fuck. Now, men, oh God, who remembers this? Let me see if you guys can remember this shit here. I might need you to adjust. Put your hand on your remote, niggas, because I don't know how loud this shit is gonna be. I'm gonna turn my volume down. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my volume down so it don't blow your fucking eardrums out. Let me see. No, that's not it. God damn it. All right. Now, this is something else you gotta avoid.
Well, that's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
Never no time. Never no time.
So are you charging for?
Well, talent creature.
No, you talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him, you my only son, you ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
How about
that?
bills in here. You gonna tell me where I can go?
The thing is, like, why do I gotta, this is my mama's house, like, why do I gotta leave my mama house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well,
This nigga 29 years old. This nigga 29 years old. Still living at home in his mama house. Ain't trying to do shit. Why did you enter this relationship, bro? Stay away from women whose family is a fucking gynocracy, and stay away from women who got grown ass sons that live at home.
Boy, that's pretty 10
But you
years
know what?
away.
When I met you, you was living with your mama.
Man, please.
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and out. Come
You
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now you
was
gonna tell
22
me.
years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he 29.
I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm
Man,
not
you
going
got
nowhere.
to go.
I'm not going nowhere.
He has
my
to go.
house,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
You know
nowhere.
what, damn it, I ain't gonna pay no bills either then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go, I won't pay the bills.
You gonna continue to pay
he
the
got
bills.
to go though, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
But at the end of the day, all y'all do is tell me to help. Y'all ain't saying nothing. It's like,
Man, you a
so
grown
y'all
ass
saying
man. You supposed to know man, garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my son. That's
Yo, if we had a training course, or if we had a daddy to tell us this shit, son, don't you fucking move in with this chick. Don't you do this with this chick. Don't do that. We would have been so much better off, B. I ain't have nobody to tell me how to move with bitches. I had to learn through trial and error. Through trial and error. Well, maybe you shouldn't move in with a woman whose household is ran by fucking women. I thought, you know what, I'd be doing them a favor. I said, I looked at it as like, well, damn, maybe if I, you know, come in, I could help them out, and I could be, nah, them bitches don't want you to help them out. I mean, they want you to help them out, but they don't want you to make rules and decisions and shit like that. They don't want you to do that. You want to help? Come over here and pay these bills. Let's go on these trips. Let's do that. But when it come to you making a decision, if the decision don't benefit them, nah. I found this shit with Tyrese. Hold on. We just to the this was a good stream today, man. What the fuck? What the hell is that I just do? Who the fuck is that? Yo, I just pressed something. I don't know what the fuck I just pressed. Okay, yeah, nah, that's not it. That's not what I want to see. Nah, it's this one, man. Okay, here we go. Check out Tyrese.
Is this love or just a transaction? Right? Because how many
Now, now you hear the fucking bitches in the audience. Oh my god, I can't stand these fucking broads. B. Listen to this shit.
how many more divorce trials are we gonna see where a 2-year-old ends up with $300,000 a month? Now, I don't know where y'all from, but there is no such thing as a 3-year-old who needs $300,000 a month. Is this love or just a transaction? Right? Because how many more divorce trials are we gonna see where a 2-year-old ends up with $300,000?
Now, in the comments, and this is from Tyrese. Don't be mad at me. I was invited, so I showed up with my truth. I hear you, brother, and they don't want to hear that shit. That's why, yo. That's why. That's why. That's why I talk the way I do, bro. I had a talk with an ex girlfriend yesterday, or the day before, one of them, and she sent me a clip of a guy saying something, and she was like, "He sounds like you, but only nicer." You know why I say shit mean? You know why I try to? I don't frame from being an asshole. You know why? Because when you say shit soft, niggas don't hear it. They don't fucking hear it. When you say shit soft, they take it as a suggestion. This is not a suggestion. This is a fucking order. This is a ultimatum. This is not a if you feel like. This is NWO. New World Order, B. That's what this is. And men, I want you to grab your fucking nuts, push aside the weak niggas, and put a foot and a boot in these bitches' ass, and then get on your grind. If nobody is on your program, listen, there's 2 million leftover bitches. If every single man married every single woman of age, there would be 2 million of those bitches left over. And that's just black chicks. You're not locked into black chicks. You're not. It would be nice. The reason why it would be nice to be with a black woman is because you there's an opportunity of her understanding you. There's an opportunity of her understanding where you come from, your culture, your history. Even if you're just like me, black American, we have no history. We have no culture. In comparison to like fucking Jamaicans and Haitians and shit, like they could trace their shit, bro. Like black Americans, one of my great somebody in my fucking one of my greats was born a slave, bro. So you would think getting with another black woman, she would say, "Yo, this is one of my men." You would think the bitch would say, "You know what? One of our fucking ancestors were picking cotton together." She would understand that, yo, one of our fucking greats were snatched from their mother's fucking womb. Like coming from where we came from, niggas used to, if the woman was pregnant, niggas would cut her stomach open and throw the baby to an alligator, bro, or go sell the shit off. It was niggas who was born into slavery, bro, and died. They didn't know anything other. So you would figure if you married a woman like that, like you know what, she knows what soul food is. She knows how to talk to another a black man because she knows what black men go through or have been through, and vice versa. But it's not like that. It's not like that, bro. They they fucking want white dudes. And you know what's funny? Majority of them don't like them bitches. Though it's just pussy, exotic pussy. Almost ashamed to bring one of you home. Back to Tyrese. In here, right? There's a bunch of broads. Like this motherfucker said, sir, that 3-year old needs your name, lifestyle. When it's a legit baby compared to a man, the kid can't even eat or read properly yet. That I don't understand. That person needs to go back to fucking school. All the deadbeat women in here justifying this. Yeah. And truth be told, if I have to give you $300,000, fuck, if I have to give you $10,000 a month, you don't need the child, B. If I have to give you $10,000 a month, you don't need to have the child. Because you can't afford them. You need help. If Kanye West has to give Kim Kardashian $200,000 a month for fucking child support, why? Like he needs to fight for full custody and get a fucking nanny. Because why the fuck am I giving you $200,000 a month? B? Let's be real. Just like Tyrese said, right? Let's see something. You see this? Cost of a nanny per month. Full time nanny salary in New York. So instead of giving this broad $200,000 a month, you could just give this broad $6,000 a month, right? And that's the top earners. On a low totem pole, you give her $3,400 a month. And she'll come in and wash the clothes, sit with the baby, feed them, comb their hair, give them medicine when they're sick, all of the mother shit, right? Take them to the park in the summertime. That's what they do. So why must a motherfucker give you 10,000, 30,000? Uh, 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 I remember they were doing ludicrous 25,000. All of this shit. Why? You can't afford to raise the child. The child needs to be with the best parent. And if I got to give you fucking 200, no, we're not doing that. For 200 for 1 month of child support, Kanye West could give he could hire about 5 fucking nannies, right? For the year. He could take a month's salary and hire 5 fucking nannies. Or he could hire 2 nannies, a personal chef, and 3 butlers just for the fucking baby, bro. There's no reason he could have one of these motherfuckers come with him on a plane and go to here, go to there, while he's out there. They're walking behind him with the baby and shit like that. Baby goes everywhere he fucking goes because he's got 2, 3 people with him. Why does a woman need $200,000 a month for a fucking kid, bro? Men are being, this is the thing, men are being taken advantage of. And that shit has to stop. The courts aren't stopping it, so men have to stop it. You understand? Was there something else? Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I think I'll show you the shit that she has sent me. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna show you this shit that shit that she sent me. Where we at? All right. Okay. This is it. Pull it up, cue it up, tap the button 1,000 fucking times.
What's your thoughts on women getting BBLs?
I hate it. I think it's horrible. It looks horrible.
Not all of them look
Everyone.
bad. Some of them look
Every
good.
last one look horrible. I just have bad taste as a sex. Y'all just have bad taste. That's also, even if you think about makeup, like y'all have this really ridiculous idea of beauty that's very standard based off of where you at in time. Like whatever's going on now, y'all are just beauty to that time. It's actually horrible. Like y'all accentuate everything. Y'all think the long eyelashes look cute. Y'all like it, so that's the only thing that matters. Long as y'all like it. But if a guy like is dating you and he wants you to BBL, he really don't like you. Because why would he let you change yourself up? Who are you?
So it can't be where a woman she wants to enhance, or she's always wanted a big butt, she didn't have one.
It's a reason why God didn't give her the legs for it. You know what I mean? Like I came from an era, cuz, where the pretty girls had pretty faces. They probably have no titties and no ass, but they had pretty ass faces. If they had big ass titties, they had cool faces and no ass. If they had a big ass, they probably had no titties and a decent looking face. And if you had big titties and big asses, you for sure was ugly. And it's a reason that God separated beauty that way.
Yo, that motherfucker just took me back. And that is a fact. If they had big titties, they had a pretty face, but no ass. It was a chick. I used to know her name Katrina. I ain't gonna front this bitch. She was bad. She was bad. I think the bitch was like 14, some shit at the time. Fucking think she had like the broad had like green eyes, bro. Green or gray, one of them shits. Red bone, long hair, and these fucking huge ass titties, man. Now you gotta think back to when you were a teenager, and I think I might have been about 12 or 13. Yeah, I was in like the fucking 7th or 8th grade, bro. And this chick tits was crazy. But she had no ass at all. No ass at all. But she was beautiful as fuck. Long hair, green or gray eyes, and these big, pretty ass fucking titties. He was right about that shit. And if they had a nice fat ass, no tits. None. None. Pretty face, she was like a fucking rail. There's this chick I know I used to work with. Her name was Talise. That's such a pretty name, too. I tell you, Talise was beautiful. This bro, she could have been a fucking model, B. She could have been a model, man. She was just gorgeous. I mean, like, damn. Like, you look at her and be like, fuck, man, this bitch is bad. Like a fucking rail. Straight up, straight down. Right? That shit was true. All real pretty joints. But now, like he's saying, it ain't that way no more.
He understood you cannot give one person all that power. That's why historically there's never been a person built like that. Holly Berry, she didn't have no ass like that, little titties. She was fine. Nia Long had some ass, cute face, no titties. But then women in 20, coming forward now, they just trying to have it all, and now they just look like Weird Science, like the movie.
The progress report.
He told the fucking truth, man. Shout out to her for sending me that, because he dropped the bomb on that. That was true. Right. Yo, fellas, I'm about to get up out of here. I hope you enjoyed this shit. Hope you learned something. And you got something to share with people. All right, man. We out. Until next time.